Hello, I'm James Holmes, and I bought my Revo Scooter back in July of 2009. I have had numerous problems with it. The transaxle has been replaced 3 or 4 times. The potentiometer, the throttle pod, has been replaced several times, and many things. My first scooter gave me so many problems that finally they sent me another one, but the other one, which is this one, unfortunately is not much better. I've only had this scooter for a few weeks, and already the transaxle has been replaced, as well as the throttle pot last week, and now the throttle pot is acting up again. But my main concern is the way this scooter operates. It is dangerous. It is unsafe. It has a it has a power assist. Automatically, it works when you go up an incline, or anytime it meets resistance, the scooter gives extra power. Now, in theory, this is great, but as far as practicality, it is not so great. I'm going to demonstrate what this scooter does when I go up a ramp or in the house. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate what it does when you go up a ramp. Right here I'm just going over a threshold. Now when you stop, and then you hit the throttle again, just lightly, it wants to take off. Let me demonstrate that again. Alright, now I stopped on the threshold, and when I hit the scooter, see, it just takes off. And sometimes it's really bad. The speed control is set about halfway. Now, even worse is when if you get distracted while you're going over the threshold and you accidentally hit the throttle pot an extra time, it really takes off. Let me demonstrate that. Alright, I'm coming up, and I happen to stop here, which I need to do because I need to reach back here and close the door. And let's say I accidentally, without thinking, hit just lightly hit it, and it builds up, and then that's what it does. Another thing I want to demonstrate is that when I'm in my music room, I have several mic stands like this that have the feet extended out, and sometimes if the scooter accidentally runs over one of the legs, it causes problems. So let me demonstrate that. Take off again. Alright, I'm going to, let's say I accidentally run over this, and it won't stop. It just goes on its own for an extra foot or so. Even though I lightly touch it, the throttle, and the speed control is halfway. This is dangerous, because if something else is right here, I'm going to run into it. That's what I'm talking about when I say the scooter has a power assistance. The scooter adds power, which once again in theory is fine, but for practical purposes it's terrible. Alright, I'm going to give one more demonstration. I'm going to move to the ramp coming in the front door. Alright, here's the ramp coming in from my garage to my house. When I get right here, at this point, I need to reach around here and grab this rope to close the door. Well, when I stop, the scooter kind of builds up power. And the other day, it built up so much power that when I hit the throttle lightly, not all the way, but lightly, the scooter took off. It almost hit my dog. I mean, it was fast. So fast that it knocked a dent in my wall. I want to show you the dent that it knocked in my wall. Alright, that's good. Alright, when I come in, I have to stop here and reach around and grab the rope to close the door. If I get distracted or accidentally hit this, it takes off. Let me demonstrate that again. I'm right here, and if I get distracted or something and don't remember to watch out for it, look. See, that's what it does. And the other day, it did it so bad that I was about right here, and it just took off from here and hit the wall. This scooter is dangerous. It is not safe. I've complained about this right from the very, very beginning. And really, pride has been out here so many times and done so many things in a scooter. I have absolutely no confidence that they can fix this. I thought I could live with it. I'm trying to, but there are times if you are not very careful, there are times when this thing could really get you hurt or injure my dog. And I made this video, I want, for documentation purposes. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate how you can use a scooter without it doing that. But you have to be very aware and remember every time to do what I'm going to do. Let me show you what it does. I'm going to back up and I'm going to come in the house. Now, if I don't stop, then there's no problem. And it only does it when you go up an incline. Another thing you can do to make it not so bad is to, when you get at the top, you have to hit reverse. And let me demonstrate that. Alright, you're coming up the ramp, and when you get to right here, where I need to stop to close the door, if I back it up first, and then start, then there's no problem. But the scooter should not be like that. I mean, the scooter should not jump and lunge forward. You shouldn't have to remember every time to back it up or do anything. All you're supposed to do is get on this thing and ride it. But once again, the scooter is unsafe.